Let's welcome Ivetta Starikova. She's pretty famous in San Francisco Bay Area as a career coach. A lot of people are her clients, and Ivetta mostly works with adults, of course, but today she will be covering find a job, how to get through the interview, how to be actually successful in getting what you need for your career. So please welcome Ivetta.
Thank you for the introduction, Tanya, and for organizing the event. All right, Tanya, do you want to start with specific questions?
Yeah, let's start with question number one. Which jobs and internships to apply and how to find them? So we're talking about high school students, about college students, young adults. So anybody who is pretty new to the career path, what should they do?
I thought we're specifically focusing on high school students because it's actually a little bit different finding, internships for high schools than for college graduates, for instance. We can talk about both and also just anyone with experience. In general, I tell my clients to go look for jobs on LinkedIn. It's kind of the biggest aggregate of open jobs at the time. There are other search engines specifically for jobs like Indeed and Simply Hired. LinkedIn seems to be the easiest, the best to use. So that's the general answer, right? Specifically for college students, many big companies have programs, internships, that you can either just Google for, or you go directly to the company's website and you look for their programs. For instance, Google itself has a whole page for college graduates. They even help you with like resume preparation. I can send you the link if you want later. They are targeting college graduates, right? What's interesting for college graduates is sometimes you can look for rotational programs, which is pretty cool because you don't have to pick a specific profession for an internship. You can actually, if you get into the program, you kind of get to see a range of different professions within the company. Rotational program within a specific department, for instance, sales, or maybe a program will span many different departments in the company. So those are pretty cool when you're not sure what exactly you want to do.
I have a question. I think you're talking about already college graduates.
I did say that, correct. So that's for college graduates, right?
Okay. So they can choose a rotational program. Yeah, I've seen those in different companies. They do come for a year or 2 years, and they stay 6 months in each department. Right. Those are great. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's for college graduates. For high school students, there are not that many programs. I did find by just Googling, I found kind of collections of programs specifically for high school students. So there is something at Google, there is something at Microsoft, there is something at Kaiser Permanente, for instance. So if you just Google high school internship programs, you can find those. Another option, of course, is the Career Center at, if there is one at the school. Sometimes the school district itself will have resources, and those internships actually convert to graduation credits. Sometimes the city will have high school internship programs. So you have to go to your specific kind of geography and look for those.
You know, in San Francisco area, there is Youth First. There is Jewish Family and Children Services, the popular ones.
Yeah.
So the ones at least I know. Yeah.
Yep. And of course, which I think you reminded me of as well, when we chatted, parents are a great resource to help you find an internship. Sometimes at their own company where they work or their friends. So don't forget to tap into that wonderful resource.
Great. Let's talk about question number 2.